We are back working on the Antix remix of Lila Scarred. The last video we just did a little bit of structure. We got an intro, first bass and second bass. Haven't populated the intro with anything yet. And yeah, I have a cold, so just warning you in advance. Excellent. So we worked on this snare last time. It isn't quite right, but it's a good placeholder for now. I just want to have a listen to this. I really like the fact that because we've used the transients or the groove from the bongos or these conga loops, we've kind of got this really kind of funky groove going on, and I'd kind of like to expand on that, and I think I actually want to do that right now while it's fresh in my head. So I'm just going to duplicate this out and then duplicate this out one more time so we have yet another phrase. So I would like to add a few more elements here. So we have we've got the dirty tambourines. I wonder if we can apply this groove to that. Let's see what happens. Nope. I would like to shorten these up a bit. So one quick way of doing this is selecting this mode and bringing this back. Let's just roll with that. I'm going to delete all of these. What other kind of loops do we have? Let's have a look. So we're over in the original stems here, and let's listen to these percussive loops. I'm gonna ride. That could be good. Let's copy that across. Let's just do that straight away. I'm gonna put it below wherever the congas are. I do need to rearrange these a little bit. Where are they? Here. I will tell you what I'm going to do as well. Let me just paste that in. I'm going to go to this bass conga area, and I'm going to EQ these, but I'm going to... So you can see they've heavily EQ'd these around this area here. Let's try and undo that. I could just add a bunch of poles and try and boost the frequencies that they've dulled down to see what's still there. But what I'll do is I'll actually cut this around here, just so I can get a lot more oomph right off the bat. We'll go limiter. Let's bring this right up. Let's add another one. So there's pretty much nothing up there in the highs. And I don't think we're going to be able to recreate that. Let's have a listen. We could do something a little bit fancy and put like a vocoder in here. And we'll group that. And we'll add a clean chain. Maybe make this heaps of bands. Or make it 4. Or 8. Get rid of these ones. Bring the release down. See that? It gives it some high end. It's using a noise oscillator, of course, but we do now have some highs. We could change the format. I'll tell you what. No, we'll just keep that. I quite like it. Now we've got this tech loop. Let's have a look at that. Let's zoom in on it. And we don't have a steady one of these, do we? We've got some nice little hats. This would be great for the intro. I'm going to just go ahead and put this into the intro right now. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but we'll put this above this one. Paste it in, drag it across, and there's our kick. And these sound like they're tuned, which is good. Again, we can do that trick we did with the tambourines. This one is still playing. That sounds quite good. We can boost this as well. I mean, we could do the opposite of what we did with the other one, and we could cut this right off. Let's try limiting that just for fun. Just for fun. No other reason. I quite like that. So what's funny is this sounds like the original of this before it got EQ'd. So I didn't actually know that existed, but we did recreate a whole new thing. So I'm going to roll with it. It's all good. Okay, back to exploring these loops. Clap. That could be cool at the intro as well. So sidetracked again. We'll chuck that in here. Throw this down. Again, we could try that trick and just see what happens. And we need to stop this one. We could transpose this. We'll keep it as it is. Okay, back to these loops. Conga dry, conga hit, dirty tams, no. So, okay, so let's actually go and do something with that tech loop here. Let's have a listen to it. So let's just duplicate that. Like so, over the loop, and listen to it with everything. I'd like to give it a little bit more, so maybe if we add this one here. There we go. So that's just given it an extra little 16th note that we can work with. So let's duplicate that across. We don't need to be going this extreme, we'll just do one bar. Let's give this a little bit of reverb, just a regular one. Really short, short amount of decay time. And this has been severely EQ'd as well, but that's all good. I quite like that, moving that pole around, but I will do that with an auto filter because it has a built-in LFO, so let's go ahead and load one up like so. And what frequency range we were at? 2.4 kilohertz. So around here. So we want a little bit of amount here, and let's have this going over 1 bar. We could bring the phasing up if we wanted it to go stereo. Oh no, that won't work. Bring the res up a bit, just so it's not so much. It's a little bit too much if I bring the amount down. Let's bring the original back in here. So just drag this down and we'll have one more of these. Call this congas. And this is the original. So we'll put that in here. Let's get rid of the bass sound for now. And we'll get rid of the entire bass as well. just so I can get a really good groove going. Now we can EQ these a bit better. This is a bit too much. Maybe I could... Tell you what, I'll consolidate one of these and we'll do the transient trick again. Now, I reckon if we just throw in a shaker loop, it's going to bring it all together. I reckon. Which I'm sure we've got plenty of. Maybe that one. Nope. Where's my loops? There we go. It's a pretty good groove. But now it kind of sounds like it needs a bass like this. But no, we're going to stick with this. Could we get away with removing the on hit notes here? Like so. I think we do need those notes. We could make them shorter. We could try making these shorter as well. I don't know if this would work too well with the velocity down. Maybe these ones shorter. What if I bring the velocity of these right up? Too much. Cool, I'm getting happy with this. I think I might work on some kind of weird... Oh, we should really work on the pads. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens tomorrow when we make the next video. See you then.